Okay, guys, this is going to be a different type of video. I just want to give an update on some of my holdings here. If you're in my Discord, you understand, you get to see my firsthand knowledge and everything. But yeah, I've been just noticing, when the market is very bad, when the market's not good, I've been noticing a really unique strategy that is just insane that I've been keep seeing. And it surprised me. I didn't notice it till that I've been in some of these plays, and for example, I'm going to talk about MULN, and GWAV. I cleared out my positions, and I can it go up? Yes. It's just like I just got obeyed by the rules here. For example, MULN, we broke all-time support, and it's just one of those things where this was originally where the stop loss is, right? Once you break that all-time support, then you it's extremely bearish. And for my system, we look for plays near the ATR4. As you guys know, this is a very strong buy area. This is where a lot of stocks have their bounce, and then the reversions to the mean are your EMA 5, 10, and 20. If you guys don't understand all this logic, you can join the Discord. It's in the YouTube comments in the description below. But I just want to go over some basic things that I've noticed, some kind of improvisions I'm seeing here, and it's just very, very curious to me here. So for MULN, the reason why it had a big pump, you call it dead cat bounce, call it whatever you want, it was still a massive pump. As you can see, it ran way over 100%. You can look at the data price range here. It ran about 150%. That is a really nice return. And I'm looking at it is when price hits the ATR4, I'm noticing you don't want to get in, right away. Even if there's massive time distance, which I talk about, price will always hit the EMA 10 and 20. So when the market is just very unknown, it's very volatile, it's very bad for pennies, which a lot of pennies are just absolutely getting wrecked. It's hard to make money in pennies, and that's why I've been really switching to doing options, doing day trades on the biggest cap stocks in the world that respect price action, and options give you that same volatility but way more than pennies, and you can make massive returns on lower time frames. But as far as my swing trading strategy, this month was really hard. September was a hard month. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you guys. I lost money in MULN, and GWAV. I'm probably break even on MULN, as I didn't want to keep losing more and more because I traded this pump here and made massive returns. I went really heavy, traded this pump here and went here. But this one, I kind of went out of the ordinary. I don't know what I was thinking. Call me an idiot. I definitely am an idiot for taking this. But this was not at the ATR4. I took it merely just because at the all-time low, there was strong support. This is where it started rallying. I just thought just maybe a double bottom type of bounce. But I needed to keep my stop loss tight at that 23-cent region. I should have kept it tight. So I will say I'm human. I made a mistake on that. So but what I want to show you guys with this improvised strategy, if you count the daily candles of hitting the ATR4, and I'll show you guys plenty of examples. One, this is the first candle that it clearly hit the ATR4. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 right down here, and then the 7th is touching. But I've noticed a row of 6 daily candles touching the ATR4 is going to give you the biggest moves out there. It gives you massive, massive moves. As this right here is, just extreme territory, and then it comes right up and it just makes a massive move. And so with my accumulation rolls, I'm thinking about, since we're getting like the most precise bottoms, if you're doing this roll, 2 accumulations is totally fine. If you have a $2,000 account, I say do $1,000 on this ad here, another 1,000 on here, and then you would have doubled your account, right? If you would have sold the high, I definitely would have taken this 41% return. So I did take this one here as for an EMA 10 and made about 10% here, and then this one I made the most money. So yeah, I just wanted to be upfront with MULN. I don't know. I know MULN's going to hit the EMA 20. That the problem is it's when the stock price keeps going down, I have money tied up in here when I could be putting into option trades and making way more, as my win ratio is way higher. And if you look in the Discord here, you can go to my RTK journal here. You have access to everything I'm in, very transparent. With this updated strategy of doing the options on the same time, doing like the 1 minute strategy that I teach so much profoundly, it has made very consistent returns. We are on a 20 win streak, doing 10 to 20% returns, and I have transformed my account massively doing that. And so I want to focus more on that, but I also want to talk about, kind of my swing trades as, the month of September is extremely hard. I should have known, you probably need to take a break in September. Sing is another one here. As you can see, Sing is not at an ATR4. I'm trying to play the EMA 5 bounce and made massive returns. It went up 60% on this after it goes up after hours and pre-market. It went 40% right in here. It went up another 25% jumping up in here. But then there is a delistment notice happening, and so that's what's going to cause this panic. It went down 44%. But then again, we are not at this ATR4, so it does not meet the A+ system requirements. I feel like this is just a, hey, I want to get in trade, I'm being FOMO'd in, and that's what's going to happen, because who's to say this can't go lower? And what if it touches the ATR4, which is negative, which it's not going to? It can take a lot of time to eventually get back up, and so that's kind of what I'm seeing here. But who's to say, right? The EMA 5 is definitely due for a touch, but I don't want to mess with anything that gets delisted or has that fear, because then it's going to panic. GWAV is another thing I want to talk about. Remember the 6-day roll I talked about? As well as reviewing this trade, if you got in right in here, yes, it would be, you're going to be bag holding at the 60 cents or somewhere in there. But if you waited the 6 daily candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, look at the next move that happened. It could have been the 7th candle or the 8th daily candle, but as you can see, around that 6 daily candle, we had a massive move up here. So from the lows to the highs, you're looking at a 30 return. So this is something not to just go unnoticed. It went up to all the way to 37%, and that's where it kind of toppled out. So GWAV, as of now, I think it's due for EMA 20, but it's just taking too long. And as you can see, if it takes too long, the EMA 20 is going to fluctuate. So it could go to the 50 cents, and it could go there at any moments of night, any moments of time. But I'm just like trying to clear things up and be like, you know what, maybe I just played these wrong, and I gotta re-look into what happened here. And when I keep looking at that, I made a YouTube video about AILE literally like a couple days ago. Literally on this date, 909 or 906, I said this thing is due for a pump. And why? Well, let's look at this thing. Look at the same rules apply. We haven't touched the EMA 5 in quite some time. If you wait the 6 daily candles on the ATR4, this lower band, that automatically gives you time distance from the EMA 5. So when I'm looking at this, we have a touch here. We're going to count this, close enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right in here, we had the 6 to 7 daily candles. Doesn't have to be perfect, but look at this massive move up if you just waited that 6 daily candles. A lot of people, what they do is they would buy it on the first big down move happens, so this thing goes down 53%, and it just goes all the way against them. And so if you bought it right down in here, you would have, suffered about a 50% loss, and just to break even on this big move up, instead of buying it down in this, let's just say you buy it down in this low, you would have made 100% return just from this. If you buy it on, if you accumulated, like I said, 2 days of rolls accumulating, you would have made 142%. And how likely is, we hit the EMA 10 and we drop down, and I suspect we'll keep going down. We hit this and whipped it, and it's the same pattern over and over again. It's kind of disgusting, but as you can see, look at NAS. What happened here? Why did NAS go up 650%? It didn't even do it on news. It was just an oversold pattern. As you can see, we went up about 630%. So why did NAS do that? What is the only thing that I can think of, according to my system, that works, as we have time distance from the 20 to 10, and then doing this strategy will give you the EMA 5 time distance. Looking at this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This candle right here is clearly touching the band. Right in here is 6 daily candles. And guess what happens? We pump all the way up. Just this candle alone will give you 26%. This one gives you a 68%. So I'm seeing so many occurrences of this. I definitely want to keep this on alert here and just see it. And what do I want to do is, well, I want to put a lot of my money into something higher returns, a bigger cap stock. And what I'm noticing is the same pattern now as we see with, we're going to take a look at AAP and kind of see the same thing. Look at this. 6 daily candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're forming, how convenient, the buyers and sellers are evened out. So right in here, I want to put a lot of my money into AAP. I'm going to buy calls, I'm going to buy shares, and this is one thing I would love to swing trade. As I showed you the example, so I kind of cleared out some of my swing trades, and I want to buy a higher value quality stock, seeing the same pattern that I showed you before, the 6 daily candle roll, and then you get a massive move up to the EMA 5 and 10. And just to the EMA 5 alone here would make massive money for my call options and my shares. EMA 10 would just make me like, you know, it would be like a really big gain. And it could absolutely do that. So I just want to just clarify things up. I just want to talk about some of my trades that I called out. MULN, and, you know, take initiative, take responsibility, Sing, and GWAV. I am out of these stocks. I don't, you know, and when I looked at them, September is a very bad month, and when I looked at them, I think I need to play these things a little smarter. I think 2 accumulations max. I will update that video, and but a lot of these things I'm really seeing where these things go drastically up doing that simple roll that I just showed you in this video. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I know a lot of people are hurting out there. You know, you guys got it. Definitely join my options. Like I say, I'm very confident that this strategy alone will lift you guys out of the water. I've been working on this strategy for a while. It's the same thing that I'm talking about with swing trading, doing the band strategy, looking for overextended or oversold, but we're looking at a shorter time frame. So we will be in and out of these trades in a matter of minutes, making 10 to 20% returns. And as you can see, we went on a win streak of 20 trades. And, you know, we had a couple losses, improvising the system along the way, trying to do things differently. But like I said, the max loss that I will do is 20%. And with these swing trades, you're getting 10 to 20% returns. And as you can see, the wins way outweigh the losses. It's way over 90% win ratio. And for day trading, that is extremely hard to do. It's one of the most unique strategies that I'm about to show you. If you guys want to join the Discord and see this, click the link down below in the YouTube comments in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. Just head on over to server shop and you'll see definitely join the day in swing trading plus. Swing trading, I'm going to just focus on more higher quality stocks unless I see that setup that I showed you. The 6 daily candles on a penny stock. I'll have the 20% stop loss, 2 accumulations, and that's it. If it works, it don't. So that's what I'm going to do for the swing trading. Day and swing trading is obviously my best service. $12 a month. If you do it on a computer, it'll be a flat rate fee. If you do it on your phone, you'll get charged a little extra. So do keep that in mind. If you have an Android, you can do it on your phone's browser. You will have to because for some reason Androids are struggling. But yeah, you're going to go and catch me live stream every day, usually at market hours. If you join, you can click this link. It'll take you to the live stream. I'll go over the setups I'm looking for, even the day trades that I take, and you get the education that I'm looking at, day trading education, swing trading education. And I try to update the most current knowledge of what I think is profitable, what I think is best. And this is just one of those turning points that I'm saying, okay, I see something in this system that I really like, and that's that 6 daily candle roll, as I showed you before with GWAV, AILE, that 6 daily candle, NAS, that 6 daily candle, and then now Advanced Auto Parts. What's going to happen? 6 daily candle. Obviously, it's a bigger cap stock. It's not going to move as much, but even MULN was that 6 daily candle roll. So right in here, as you can see, it's just clearly what the power of some of that, and it doesn't have to be like, well, why did it pump? It's just because of the reversion to the mean, extremely oversold. And as these bands are customized, we know the price targets of the EMA 5 and 10 and 20 will get hit. The 20 is your end goal for MULN. I think it's definitely going to get hit. It's just, how long do you want to wait it out? And that's more the question. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. This is just real talk, transparency of my failures, of what worked in the past, and all that. As we all have our wins and losses, it's just do you learn from it? And that's the main important reason. I did notice with my strategy, I make the most doing day trading, so maybe I need to focus more on that. And if I do a swing trading, it needs to be some of these kind of setups I see that has to be extremely strict. If I see a setup like this that meets the criteria and it's like, wow, I got that 6 daily candle at the HR4, then yeah, I might take a stab, but only then. All right, guys. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. I hope you guys are all doing well, and let's make some money. All right. Peace out, guys.